Hey guys, Amber Lee here with successwithamberlee.com. Make sure you go over there, put in your name and email address, jump on my newsletter. So today I had a guy that asked me, how do I meet 10 new people a day? So I want to kind of just go through the process and show you all exactly what it is that I do. So why am I meeting 10 new people a day? Because I'm expanding my network. Okay, guys, I kind of use this analogy a lot, but I kind of use, like, my marketing is kind of like what I used to do in my dating, right? So when a woman sees a man, we don't necessarily just go up and say, hey, I'm interested in you. We give them signs, right? We kind of flirt with them a little bit, give them the eye. We play with them a little bit. And so it's kind of essentially what I do in my marketing. I flirt with people, and the reason I'm doing that is I'm activating them to me. I want them to see me, to notice me, to know who I am, and that's part of, I guess, a big thing of what people call attraction marketing. But I'm letting people know, hey, I'm here. And then they come over to my page and they see that I give value and content, and so when they're looking for help, I'm the person that they come to. All right. But I always tell people, because people are always like, well, I want to be the hunted, not the hunter. And I understand that, but even the deer has to go out into the woods in order to be hunted, right? So you got to get out there and let people see you. And so this is how I meet people. One of the big things that I do is I have a list of leaders that I go to on a daily basis, and there's a bunch of them. This young man, Kylo, is one of them. If you could see, I mean, he has big engagement, and that's what I'm looking for. People who have lots of engagement. I'm looking for people who are already in the industry, so it makes sense to go to people who already have big engagement, who are already leaders within the industry, right? And so what I'm doing is, like, if you look at this one, he has 385 likes. And he puts on here, team grows much faster when you start praising people on small stuff, even if it's one sign up. A lot of times people at their job work really hard and nobody recognizes them for their efforts, right? So good post. So I'm going to grab his likes, and what I'm doing is I'm looking for people that I'm not already connected with. So I'm going to scroll down to people. Sorry, my computer. Okay. So I am scrolling down to people that I'm not already friends with, and now I'm going to have to go down quite a bit, just because I've been doing this for such a long time that there's not a lot of people that I haven't followed. So if you look at this, this particular woman, I'm already following her, but this is what it'll look like. They'll have, like, the follow button activated. If you're an entrepreneur, make sure that you activate your follow button, not for these reasons, but you want people to be able to follow you. People are more apt to follow you than they are to friend you these days. And when they follow you, you just show up in their newsfeed and you just get more eyeballs on your stuff. So, okay, so let me go down a little bit more and see if I can find somebody that I'm not already following. Let's see. And when you start doing this, you'll be able to see a lot more people. Another thing, okay, so this guy, we have 44 mutual friends, so I'm going to go ahead and follow him. Here's one. And what I do is I do this for 10 or 15 minute increments, and I go through and I follow 20 people at a time, okay? I'm not going to do 20 right now, but I just want to kind of show you. So you just hover over their name, and then you go down to the follow button. Alright, so when I get done with that and I have my 20 people that I did, I'll go over to my page. And I'm going to go into friends. Okay. And when I do friends, I'm going to go into more, and I'm going to go into following. Okay. These are people that I followed. What Facebook will do is it'll only show you the last 20 people that you followed. Alright. And it'll show you them in here. And if you see, it goes down, but it only shows you 20 people. So that's why I follow 20 people. And then what I do is I go to their page. So I will, let's grab Brian here. I will right click. Actually, I'm gonna grab Robert, because I know Robert. I met Robert yesterday on one of our mutual friends' posts. So I'm gonna go over to Robert's page, and basically what I'm doing is I'm just looking for posts, for things that I can post on, and it doesn't necessarily have to be business. I actually look for things that are not business. So I might like watch this video and see what it's about and then comment that way. Usually commenting something that's not about business, just really getting to know the person and talking about what's important to them. Guys, that's a big nugget right there. Talk to what is important about them, to them, not what's important to you. Okay? So I would go in here and maybe I would watch like that NASCAR video that he had up, and I would comment on that. And from time to time, guys, not everybody, but like him, like he's got this nice cover photo. He's got a nice profile photo. I know Robert, I know he's got quite a few followers, so he's, you know, getting some engagement, getting some people looking at his stuff. So I would probably message him, and you know, I would maybe say something about the NASCAR thing, or maybe say something about the cover photo and ask him where he was at, tell him, you know, it looks nice or whatever. So I'm inboxing people and not talking about business. And this is how I'm meeting people. Guys, you don't have to message people to meet them. Okay, the ones that are qualified, the ones that look good, I do inbox them, but you don't have to. If I post something on the page, so I would probably look at this, maybe post something, comment something on it, and I usually will leave an open-ended question or a question at the end of it to where they have to respond back. If they respond back, that's meeting someone, guys. They know you, they've seen you, they're activated to you. Next time they see my stuff out on Facebook or my content or my value, they're going to say, oh, hey, I just spoke to her. She was on my page the other day. That is how I'm meeting people. Easy peasy, guys. This is not something that, you know, is rocket science. Everybody can do this.